Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Wednesday, March 19. We have big news today. Mostly on the sidelines, I think. But let's start with daily. Let's see what we have on daily. I'll look at CME, Bitcoin on daily, Ethereum, and then we can go and see what we have on lower time frame. Good morning. So, we are between gaps once more. You can see this is not technically closed. This one is wide open. I don't think we should do anything today. We should stay the fuck out. Wait for the market to give us better levels because here it's ugly to trade. Yeah, we can scalp if we want, but not even on scalping is not the best environment. So, similar like yesterday, we can push higher here to test 89, 90k, or we can push back down 74, 70k to fill the gap and touch the long reload zone. It's kind of forming a symmetrical triangle. Volatility is getting out. Not the best environment for us. Ethereum, well, you can see it's trying to do a daily W here. It's trying at least. W formed here could push all the way up at in the short reload zone, $2,200 if will be the case. But for the moment, it's weak and it's trying to. You can see the neckline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Not the best. And because we have FOMC, we can see a dark maul today up and down, clean everything up, and we'll have to start over again. Okay. Bitcoin classic chart similar. You can see I'm waiting here in the long reload zone. Maybe at 80k I could find something. But so far, no. Not the best environment. Bitcoin dominance. Well, let's put 4-hour chart because it's better. It's trying to accept above 61.5, but actually if you look, we are still in the range, nothing special. We are just playing the range game here, and the volatility is getting out even from this chart. So, harder and harder to frame a good setup in this environment. Not the best environment, that's for sure. Ethereum versus Bitcoin, like we discussed yesterday. Morning, BJ. We discussed yesterday. It's trying to do some W's. You can see we accepted above the neckline. It's retesting now. It's enough? I don't know. It's a small sign on 4-hour chart, but nothing more than that. If I put the daily chart, I need to clean the drawings. Well, it's a W. Is this the W, the bottom? I don't know. But it's a small W if you are trading specifically Ethereum versus Bitcoin. My humble opinion is that you should play that one. If it's the bottom or not, we don't know. But if it's the bottom, well, then you have a really nice good risk to reward there. I'm not trading Ethereum versus Bitcoin, but I know there are people that they do. And this is a small window of risk. Entry at 002318 and stop loss at 2242. Really nice. Probability of this trade to be of this W to be the bottom, I don't know. Less than 50%, that's for sure. But the risk to reward is really nice. So let's put the ink back. It's there. It's up to everyone to take it or to leave it alone. Now, total market cap, well, it's just playing around here above the long reload zone, going sideways. No clear W, Nothing to do for the moment. Total 3 similar. No clear W here. We need, in my opinion, we need to go sideways a bit more. Consolidate a bit more. Make a clear W. Breakout, retest maybe. And then we can push higher. So, not the best environment, people. On altcoins, you can see here, not too much happening from yesterday. You can see one of them is pumping, Lina. Well, a nice pump here at the bottom. No W, though, you can see not even on daily. You have a lower low here, so this is not a W. You should wait for a retest. Don't chase. If I remember correctly, one of them was pumping yesterday. One of them, I don't know, remember exactly which one. Mavia. Yeah, so that's why we don't chase. Mavia yesterday was at 80 cents and now it's 50 cents and will probably go all the way back down. Yeah, to retest a long reload zone or something. So we don't chase the market. Okay? Let the market come to us. We are not chasing the market. If we'll come back in the long reload zone, if we'll do a nice W, probably on lower time frame 4-hour chart will be something nice. Then okay, if we are investors, well, this pump is a good sign, but it's just a sign, nothing special. Yeah? So don't chase the market. You can see this pattern has to probably to happen, but we need to for more consolidation here. Why this pump happened, I don't know. If you manage to get a trade here, yeah, you're happy now, but if you didn't, don't chase. And I could go over and over again on all the altcoins here. All of them, they are looking kind of similar. Don't chase this one here. Wait to finish the pump. How high? I don't know. Maybe we'll pump higher. If you want to chase on lower time frame as a trade, you'll think, well, this one, go study the coin. See if it has some news in front of it. And if it still has some potential to pump more, then you can go on 5-minute chart and trade it Holy Grail. Yeah? But Holy Grail on 5-minute chart, it's aggressive, it's for day traders. I don't see anything special here. Some of them are slightly higher, some of them are slightly lower. No. And today we have FOMC. TIA, for example, nice and clear. Everyone loves TIA, including me, but you can see the range is the range. And we are fucking around exactly in the middle of the range. Playing the range game, simple. At the bottom here, you are trying to long. At the top here, you are selling what you bought at the lows. Shorting the top of the range in these conditions, I don't think it's a good idea. Why? Well, overall, the top of this range is 88.6 from the entire range. So, no. Let's focus on buying the dip. Sell half on a double if will be the case. Or if you play a setup, sell something at 2 to 1, trail the rest. Yeah. But selling the top there, I don't think it's a good idea. This is my 2 cents. We can go on the rest of them, but by the way, if you remember, I told you at some point in time, don't fucking chase RSR here. Well, has an insider and will happen and will do. And I said, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Well, look at it. It's back exactly where we started. Finally, give me the entry I wanted. And now is still bleeding a little bit, but I think we'll go sideways from now on. I hope you still remember when I said, well, don't chase RSR. Well, no, it will do. No. Don't chase it. At some point in time, this was a full candle here at the top. And everyone was, well, we'll go to the moon. Well, flip the chart. Similar position, people, like I said a couple of days ago. Some altcoins have 4-hour Ws. Some altcoins are forming daily Ws. Good location to dollar cost average. not enough for a trade. Okay, remember this coin. At some point in time, everyone was shilling it. Well, the best technology. Well, it's not the best technology anymore. Well, I'm interested to buy it, and I have a trade on for our charts here. Well, it's not performing. It could, but it's not for the moment. It's at the neckline. If Bitcoin will stay here, it's possible for this one, but this one is more connected with Ethereum than Bitcoin. So we need the Ethereum to perform a little bit, so this one will do something. No? Someone in the chat, please. Tell me if I'm right or not. We can look at all the coins, but they are looking similar, people. Imagine buying peer at below $1.5. It's something. And look at it. It's trying to form a daily W there. That could be the bottom. It could. That could give us 2-to-1 at least if Bitcoin will behave nicely. Yeah, I think he can give us. Entry here in this area at 1.45. Stop loss all the way down at 1.18. Well, we have a 2-to-1 even to think $2 as a resistance. The trade is almost there. Probably some bullish divergence forming. Well, not quite on daily. Maybe on 4-hour chart we have better levels. Yeah, no. Just following the price action. It's something big and old here. You can see on RSI, but meh. I recommend to take the trade before FOMC. Maybe we should wait after that. So tomorrow, let the W on daily chart confirm, break to the upside, and then take it at the retest. Maybe that's a better idea. Just maybe. Well, let's take a look at calendar. Today, in the New York session, we have big news reports. I posted on Twitter, I posted on Discord. Hopefully, everyone knows about it and will stay on the sidelines. Morning, Andre. Morning, Menace. So, today, the best decision possible, people, the best decision possible, available for all of you, is to stay the fuck out. On the sidelines, waiting. You can play some, I don't know, go on 1 hour, 4 hour time frame and play some SFUs, if will be the case, but nothing else. So nobody will blame you if you'll say, well, FOMC day, I'll stay the fuck out completely and I'll go and do something else. Yeah? It's even, well, really strong recommendation to don't trade today. Every one of you will listen. No. You want to fuck around. Why? Because you don't know why you are here. If you know why you are here, and if you are here to only make money, today is no trade day. You'll stay out. But actually, you are here to feel some emotions from your trades. Exactly, Boku. You want to faffle. Yeah? You want some emotions. You want the thrill of the trading, not the money. Yeah? At least Bukur understands that. He knows it. Yeah? Some people, well, no, I'm here to make money. Well, statistically today you should stay out. Well, I'll try. Why? Well, answer yourself. I'll look at the market. I'll probably stay 90, if not 100% on the sidelines today. I don't want to risk my capital. I don't want to fuck around. I don't want to feel anything about the market today. Yeah? Popcorn day. Let's respect that, people. Let's respect that. Now, let's go a little bit on lower time frame and see what we have. Lower time frame means 50-minute chart. That's the best I can do for you today. And you can see, swing low, because we have a W breakout retest, it's valid. Swing high, long reload zone. Someone asked me on 5-minute chart if this is a W. Wasn't a W. Why? Well, a W should have a higher low. And here you had a lower low. But you can see, market consolidated, did it again, and this entire thing was a double here. The problem I have, if you take this big W until the short reload zone, you don't have a 2-to-1. So I didn't take this one. I saw the W, I was watching the market, but I said no. Some people took the trade in the long reload zone. You can take Mountain Man, you can take, I don't know, a different setup. Nothing wrong with it, and they made nice money. Don't get me wrong. If I didn't took the trade, that doesn't mean it's wrong that you took it. I just decided for myself that I don't have an advantage and I prefer to stay out. I saw all the trades or the setups they are forming, but I decided not to take them. So it's not wrong that you took a trade. If you managed to get in a risk-free position, you made some money, okay. Today, I don't suggest to touch the market. But what we have short reload zone here. So short reload zone is, the name says something. You should look for yams and short. And long reload zone, we should look for long ideas. I think we can play the SFU levels. You can see we have one here, 79,900. We have another one here at 79. And then we have another one all the way down at 76,500. That's the long SFUs. If the market will drop here, you'll probably be able to get some bounces from that levels. To the upside, well, they are too close here. So I think this is the level, 85 to 100, breakout and retest, then we can and accept back below. That could be something. If you put 1 hour chart, you realize that actually the short reload zone is a lot higher. The bigger one. Starting from 88 until 91. So in this area we should look for yams. What he's doing here is just consolidating this level. It's going sideways, consolidating. Everyone is on the sidelines waiting for the FOMC. Morning, Catalin. So that's my view. I don't consider that we have a clear bottom on Bitcoin. It's possible for us to break below the lows here. For the moment is holding, for the moment is trying to hold these levels. If we'll succeed, I don't know. We'll see probably next week what will happen. I want to see the FOMC and I want to see the reaction in the market for a couple of days, and then if the lows are holding and Trump is not putting more tariffs, then we have a chance. Ethereum, similar. We have liquidity below, a lot of lows, a lot of liquidity, a lot of stop losses hide it here, similar to the upside. So on Ethereum, actually, I could see a dark mole to clean everything. That will be lower first and higher after, I don't know. But a dark mole up and down, clean everything, reset, and then we can think about a new range or a new setup. Or here, I don't want to play, I'll be honest. I'm tempted to short that level because looks like it's building liquidity and will respect all the highs here, but maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe I should stay the fuck out. So I think I'll do exactly that. I'll stay out. Let's look at some altcoins. I saw Hype was moving really nicely. So if we'll push higher, well, I'm more than happy. I have a really nice bag of Hype. We put that trade there. Unfortunately, some people got too aggressive with the stop loss. Maybe it was my fault. I put the stop loss a bit higher. I'm still in the trade, yeah? But in the same time, I'm on spot, people. I could afford to stay here. Nothing special on this one. Jupiter is going sideways, consolidating, which is not the best. You can see we are at the entry. Litecoin, someone said, well, Litecoin looks really nice. No, it's not. It's just going sideways. Solana going sideways, nothing special. Tao, well, we had a nice bounce, made some money on it with a day trade. Now it's consolidating like everything else. Probably if we'll push lower here, back in the long reload zone, I'll be tempted to do something. But nothing more than that. TIA, we talked about. I'm still in this trade with 50%. Stop loss here. I closed 50% of the trade in the highs here. Made some nice money. Yeah, I'm okay with holding. It's not performing anymore, and you can see we have a big EM above us now. Lower time frame, that tells me that we will go sideways most likely. Yes, well, you can see the big drop. Bounce, I don't see a clear W on 1 hour chart. We can form one, well, yeah, if we'll stop here in the long reload zone and then we'll accept above this side, that will form a 4 hour W, which could be something nice. For the moment, before FOMC, I don't suggest to even look at the ES, to touch it, to do something. Today it's kind of forbidden to trade on ES. But it's up to you, it's your money. Ripple, well, bounced. We have an EM now. We can do a AB equals CD, yes, but I don't see it yet. I just don't see it yet. We can go on all of them, but they are looking kind of similar. I can see Aevo, it's at least it's doing something. I'll chase here now. Classic. If we'll go back down here, maybe I'll touch it. Maybe I'll pay more attention. But for the moment, yeah, on higher time frame I have a bag and I'm dollar cost averaging on Aevo, but lower time frame now. Well, people, because we have news, because we don't want to trade, that's my opinion about the market. If you have any requests, please type in the chat. If not, let's call it a live stream. And we can hear us in a, I don't know, New York session just to watch the market. Well, like everything else, Ringo, it's in a good location. Huh? We can draw. I think this is the best one. I think altcoin long reload zone is the best. I can see. You have a good location to think long here. Below 78.6, above 88.6. Not bad. Let's start with weekly. You can see. This was the W, so-called W consolidation, breakout and retest. Now, even on weekly, you need a new W. We had the weekly W breakout. That produced a 2-to-1. Back down. Another pump, some news or something happened here. You need a new W here. The lower, the better. If you are an investor, well, you can start dollar cost averaging. What is below 61.8? It's okay. What is below 78.6 is really okay. Yeah? So if you know you are an investor and you want to dollar cost average, okay. Good location to think long. Not a W yet on weekly, and on daily. On daily you have a W here. So if you want to take this double, you kind of have something here. Well, I don't see. I see good location. I see the W, but I don't see that divergence. I could take as a second reason for a trade. I could take this W. So indicator confirmation from RSI. So W in price, W in RSI. Yeah, it's the best I can do. But if the market will accept below this level, get the fuck out. Yeah? If you are dollar cost averaging, you don't have a stop loss. Yeah? You want to load slowly and get the bottom. If you are playing a setup, then you should play the setup. Something like this. And you can easily do a short reload zone from this high to the low for a target. Well, short reload zone is here. You can see candle body highs for trade location. You can think something like this. So you have a 10 to 1. Well, I could take this trade every day. Almost 10 to 1 risk to reward. I don't need a big win rate. So it doesn't look bad, Ringo. Honestly, looking okayish on daily. Better than a lot of charts. 4-hour chart. Well, 4-hour chart is telling me that it's going sideways. But you have some W's here. So the best setup is on daily. Daily means you need to have patience here because you'll not get to the take profit in one day. It will take some time. But yeah, nice one. I like it. The only thing I don't enjoy is the indicators. They are not telling me. They are not so strong as I wish. Yeah. I don't know where you can trade this one. On KuCoin, you can trade it on spot or you can trade it on futures. But it's best if you have money is to buy it on spot because you actually buy coins. And if you see market closing below 1.55, then get the fuck out and wait for the next setup. Because from 1.5 could go to 1.2, you can see, look left, or even to 0.7, and you don't want to be with the same position size as you calculated for a trade to stay from 1.69 all the way down below $1. Yeah? You want to get the fuck out and wait for the next double. Okay? Even if you are on spot, you don't want to stay. If you see the market close a candle body below this 1.55, well, out. Someone is saying go back up. We'll test another time to SFU the lows. Possible, I don't know. But it's looking a bit better than the rest. Anything else, people? If we don't have requests, let's call it a live stream. See you in the New York session. I don't know if we'll do a session or we'll do a live stream in the FOMC. I'll ask Stefan. We'll see. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. Okay? People, protect your capital today. Hit the like button if you want. If you don't want, don't hit the like button. Hit the dislike. Okay, let's call it a live stream. See you people in the New York session or in the next live stream. Bye bye.